Welcome back to Lesscashmoremash. My name's Tom.
And I'm Mike.
And today we're cracking open a new bottle of Resurgen Rye Malt whiskey. I said rye twice, but it's so big over here.
It is.
In there. All right, I'm kind of excited to get into
Rye
this
malt.
one. So we're going to get right into the particulars on this one. This one comes in at 112 proof. We got it for $40 even. Thank you, my friend Tommy hooked me up with this one.
Thank you.
This one is distilled and bottled by ASW Distillery out of Atlanta, Georgia. And it is distilled in a Scottish-style twin copper tops. It is 100% malted rye. And they malt their grain right in the actual distillery. That was something they stressed on their website, which I thought was neat. Because not everybody, I don't think everyone does that, but that is that. So I'm kind of excited to do this. This, we were trying to think about it. These are the same people that make Fiddler, which we actually liked a lot of their stuff so far.
But I must say, I don't know if I've seen that logo.
This one?
Yeah.
What?
Around here shopping, it would stand out. Whatever it is.
I'm assuming it came here because that's how he gets it. You know what I mean?
I just don't, I've never really seen it because it does stick out.
But it is a rye, and you were self-proclaimed. You don't go in the rye section very often.
I have lately.
I'm throwing it out there, just playing devil's advocate. But I don't know. I wanted to get this one out because I thank you for everyone who commented on it. But when we did the El Portrero, everyone was like, "Oh, can you put this up against this one? Oh, can you put this up?" And I'm like, "Oh, I got a Sunday Funday planned. I had to get this guy out, so I give it a week to open up, and then I want to see how it fares against that one." Now, we recently did that. Well, not that long ago. So I'm curious to see how this will play in.
It was a while ago in my brain.
Well, no, I get that, but it was the same thing. Like I think Danny was like, "Oh, can you put this up against Smoke Wagon?" I'm like, yes, we can because we have that.
I did
and
read them.
And I think it was Glenn that was like, "Oh, can you put it up against the new riff?" I'm like, "Plan on it." You know what I mean?
Right.
So this was my fourth one that I knew I had over there, and I'm like, I want to see. Then once we don't know what. You all right over there? Did you squirt yourself in the eye?
No, I didn't.
Oh, that would be
I
funny.
think you got particles falling from your
And I don't think that's the case.
Got bugs in there or something.
I am fruit flies.
I'm getting attacked.
I am getting a slight malt, but it's not pounding like the last one did.
It has a great nose.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was trying to get that heavy malt, and it's not really a heavy malt.
Oh, I get it, but it's not pounding out of the glass like that one did yet. Let me take a sip. But
You know, it was weird.
You definitely get it in the flavor, though.
When I was taking a sip, I sniffed in with my nose. I've never done that.
Okay.
And I got something weird. Not in a bad way. I'm going to have to try that trick
Was it
again.
malted milk balls? Because you should have got malted milk balls.
I guess.
Chocolate? No.
There is almost like a little hint of a chocolate, actually.
I will say on this one, unlike what I remember at a portrayal, and in future time, pay attention to this when you're doing the blind in a week or so. It actually has a there's a darkness like the Texas single malts that we did, like Balcones. It has like that burnt molasses flavor.
So I'm more like a chocolatey coffee.
I can see that.
I don't like coffee.
Yep.
But the chocolate is kind of hiding it a little bit.
Yep.
For me.
Yeah, I can get that. That would bring in where I had the burnt molasses. It would give you that bitterness of the coffee at the end. Because I drink black coffee every morning.
And I don't drink any. I've had 3 cups in my life. So
yeah. No, so I can see that actually. The nose is coming. Unlike the other one, I'm not getting chocolate on the nose. I got it more on the flavor when I was rolling it on my tongue.
That might be the malt I'm getting initially. There's a different flavor when you first start. Maybe that's the malt.
Well, there's a huge malty presence when you roll it on your tongue.
So maybe that's
huge.
I just did roll it.
Yep.
And it does tingle. It definitely sticks around. And again,
you put that in my head. I can see a coffee aftertaste.
It has,
but that's that malty presence. But it's like a chocolate malt.
But no,
like
it's so in my little brain, it's like a chocolate coffee.
I can see that.
It's like. It's almost like when you bought chocolate for the kids, and it was like, tween the chocolate. It's like that, not your best chocolate.
Oh,
it's not like a Dove bar. You know what I mean? It's like that, the branches or the sucked chocolate, hollow suck chocolate.
I've
Kinda.
actually put Hershey's in my coffee just to see what it would taste like. Just a little bit.
I would
And it was
assume
it's not that far off. Now that you
it's
say that,
similar
Yeah.
to this, guys.
Or sometimes she'll buy it because I drink usually flavored coffee and I'll drink it black, and sometimes I'll get a chocolate one. And it kind of gives you that vibe.
And again, I don't
no,
drink it.
Yeah.
But it's even giving me that little bit of an aftertaste of like a coffee lingering flavor.
That's 100% the malt. I know where you're going with that, though. To me, I agree with that because I'm not getting a huge oaky presence because that malt flavor just really lasts, and it's almost like what popped into my weird brain.
This is one of them that does that little drooly thing.
It doesn't go away. The flavor it lasts for days.
It
has
does.
a huge finish. I honestly, people might not like it. The last few single malts and or the malted rye we've done, there is a ginormous amount of flavor, and I can see why Valcona sells like gallons and gallons. They always have that dark, rich.
We haven't been back to one of them in a while.
I know. Steve just asked me if I wanted one the other day, and I'm like, not now. I got 160 bottles over there. I'm like, I'm waiting for new. If they come out with something new, but we haven't been back in a while. But I do like that. Every once in a while, when you drink it, you're like, "Ooh, I really like that. I like that." Ooh,
You have to try that trick. Put it up to you. Put it up to your
I'm
mouth.
gonna choke. He's gonna make me choke.
No, don't.
That's like the people that are like shake it around and throw it to your back of your throat and then bring it back up, and you're like,
just. I'm
right,
dealing
let
with
me
a
try.
handicap here.
in my mouth and breathe.
Or
I'm
just
gonna choke.
put your nose in there and then breathe in through your nose. Isn't there like a different? It's a different, unique little. I never did that before. It was just a mistake. I must say,
I choke on swallowing my own spit. I can't
so
be
don't
doing
I.
I can't be. Don't make me chew gum and walk at the same time, would you? You're gonna make me fall down. This is that's like an obstacle course right there. Trying to drink my whiskey.
You don't have to go to that.
I
You
went to
just stay on this
extremes.
side.
I do everything in extremes. This is actually just getting better and better as you drink it. I can't wait for what. All right, so today's Tuesday. That'll give it enough time to open up. We might have to do this Sunday. I might even wait an extra week just on it. But I can't
So the
wait.
downfall
Someone else
to
will
me a
steal
little
it.
bit is I'm not the coffee guy. Does it have a lot of flavor? Does it stick around? Does it hang around? Yes. It doesn't have the malt? Yes. Is there a little hint of chocolate with a light coffee after flavor? To me, yes.
Okay.
So that's my only deterrent, and that's me, myself,
No,
my flavor profile
'cause
per se, in my own little brain. But
It's like when all of a sudden I get black licorice when you don't. I know, I get it because I'm more like burnt molasses, which is kind of like brings me to like the Balcones or the Garrison brothers, like that had
yeah,
that.
see, residual flavor right now is kind of like a coffee end.
Well, if I'm smart enough to remember, we'll try to do your coffee one tomorrow, and then you can have a direct comparison tomorrow. Like it'll be fresh.
You'll
in your
have
mind.
to let me know on that one yourself.
No,
whether
I know.
You get that?
No,
'cause
I'm just saying, like
it stuck out huge to me.
Right, but where we'll just keep
This
this.
is hanging
Put this in
around
your
too.
memory bank. You're gonna hold it for a day, and then when I come tomorrow, we'll
It's
see what
a
happens.
long day.
I know, but I don't know. We'll have to see.
I'm
like
not sad on this. It's just
I'm getting a little maple syrup now in the nose.
I've been trying to find something else.
Yeah, I'm getting a maple syrup.
It is getting a little sweeter.
In before the malt, I'm getting like if you put a little maple syrup in with your coffee. I've done that too.
All the tricks you have to do to kill coffee. That's why I drink tea.
I
we
drank
did
it
have a
because
bad tea.
Yeah, we did. I drank it because I had to. Don't get me wrong. My work forced me to. I couldn't bring in my cup anymore. So, 16-hour shifts, you get sleepy. But so I started drinking coffee, and now I just do. I'll have a couple cups every morning just to do it. But I still prefer tea over it.
No, and I said
Yeah.
this is not my
Yeah.
flavor profile per se, but I just tried some more. So it's not really bad. It really drinks pretty light for. You know what I mean? Not proof wise. For 112, it's drinking.
No, I was just
quite
gonna,
easy.
I was going to bring that up. So I recently just killed one that was terrible. One of the bottles. It was like
Tom.
it was a mission to actually get that thing in me, and it was all bread. It was bread on bread on bread. I would take this over that hands down. There's so many more flavors, taste that last. I mean, that had taste, but it was just shit. It tasted bad. You know what I mean? It was one of them ones that I was like, okay, you can't tell me the distiller was happy with this. This was like, oh, we're going to sell it. Some idiot will buy it type of thing. There's no way he was like, this is my profile. Nah, it was just not good. It really wasn't.
But do you not get an end like just sitting here not sipping. Is it not like coffee on your tongue?
I get that burnt molasses, which
See,
more
to
than
me,
coffee. Let me try.
I guess
I
I
think,
guess in my head that's
no. When you said that,
my profile that I come up with.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Mm-mm.
But I'm not disappointed really with all. Would I be able to sit down and it drinks really easy?
It's really the malt. It's
And
like
there is
it's like a
there's a
chocolate
malt
malt, but you can
to
mistake.
start. But
Yep.
as it sits now, and when you sit and talk for a bit, it starts to like drool off my side a little, and I get that residual coffee in.
I can convince myself that yes, that is a coffee, and it is kind of. There is like a coffee residue that you get in there, but that's the malt. But it's like because it's not like a regular I would never think, oh, I'm drinking an Irish with 100% malt.
No,
because
I'm not even there.
It's got that burnt molasses
It's
with it.
way more flavors.
No, I understand that. But
Irish that we
no,
drink.
but I'm saying because they use single malts half the time. You know what I mean? But you don't get the flavor like this. This has got that dark and rich, thick, but it brings me on the edge of what in my little pea brain pops like a burnt molasses. Not burnt, but molasses got that dark and
It has a lot of flavors.
yeah. So again,
A lot of flavors actually.
this is one of them ones I like to say. There is a ton of flavor. It's not everybody's flavor. If you're just a bourbon guy, this is going to tell you want to ride. You might want no part of. You know what I mean? You got to like malt.
But I can honestly say this is smoking your Inverhouses and all those. I mean, this is very, very, and I think that was 80 proof. This is 10 times more flavor than that.
Oh no, that was also $14.99 for a handle.
I know. I hear.
I bought it for that because I was drinking a handle every 3 days. So
It's a dirty Band-Aid, Tom. Mike, you don't like that?
no, but once you get used to it, you just get it in you. You know what I mean? I wasn't drinking for flavor back then. I was just drinking the drink. You know what I mean? So it went right down.
You have a problem.
I did. Not anymore. Now I'm sophisticated. This one is very good. Grade?
I'm like an A- here.
I'm high. I'm A. I can't go under A. You talked me down from that other one, El Potrero, as an A. I'm AA plus. There is zero, and I'm only going to put it this way. This isn't for everyone, but I'm just talking about nose. It crushes.
Nope.
Palate, tons of flavor. Whether you like the flavor or not, you can't say there's not.
112. It's super easy.
Super easy drinker. Zero elbows.
There is zero elbows.
And it finishes for days.
It's probably one of the easiest drinkers at 112 we've had.
No, 100%.
You could.
This drink's softer than
You're gonna wake
yesterday's.
up at the fire.
This drink's softer than yesterday's.
It does actually,
but it has more flavor than yesterday's too.
I agree.
But so that's why.
Where'd you go? And you going A?
I'm no less than an A. I'd go A plus, like I was going to try to do El Potrero, but I'll settle on an A because this isn't everyone's profile, and I just want that stress.
So
that's
my only. But I wasn't really negative on it.
No.
I'm not a coffee guy, so that just sticks in my. I get that residual.
Did you get that on El Potrero?
I did not, though.
Because this has a little bit darker, like a little bit burnt molasses flavor to me. That what I remember of that one. That's why I can't wait to do one of these blinds because these are just.
I'm not even going to say that I wouldn't pick this as it does have a shitload of flavor.
Right.
It is. Is it my craziness? I got to chase this down. No, again, I don't like coffee, but it's with all that not liking, it's still. Very good.
We got a few of you guys that are down by Georgia, though. I'll be curious to see, I think this goes around everywhere. It came up to Massachusetts. But leave a comment down on what the actual MSRP is around you guys. Because, again, I got this from my buddy. I think he didn't give me a lot of times I get half off. But we have seen some of these on other websites for like a couple $100. So I'll be curious to see what you guys can get this bottle for around.
I don't know if I said it online or not, but I've never seen this emblem because this would stick out to me.
Right.
So I in my little shopping lane, I don't know. And yeah, you said okay, I didn't really go down to Rye land. I do. But.
I know. I just was playing devil's advocate. But
whatever
again,
this bird is.
Yeah. Leave a comment down below if you guys have tried that. If you have not tried it and you do like that single malt-esque flavor, this is phenomenal. This really, it's not lacking in any part.
There is a hint of chocolate first.
Yes.
Which
you
is
don't
kind
usually
of
get, which is cool.
which is kind of nice.
Yeah.
But I get the end coffee flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Malt in between and then coffee. So it does give you a ride.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if this was a $300 bottle, I don't know if I'd be as excited.
I'm very excited if it is a $300 bottle because I didn't pay that. But
I was going to say, even if it's an $80 bottle, it's still well worth the money.
Oh, 100%. I mean, it again.
Excuse me.
nose, palate, finish.
Right.
It checks all the boxes. You know, whether you like that flavor, that's going to be the big downfall with this one.
The huge
but as far
asset
it
to this.
hits, like it's pounding out of the glass. It lasts for days.
There is no elbows at all.
No,
this
and
is super easy.
And I agree. The more I keep drinking it, though, the more I keep saying, "Oh, I'm getting a maple. Oh, I'm getting a chocolate. Oh, I'm getting this." Like it keeps changing in the glass. This is another thing I love when you could sit there because it's not hot, but it stays in your mouth for the longest time. You could
even have like a chai spice.
Yeah.
You know, with the end coffee.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm A- is where you're going.
Hey,
Okay.
I got to hold on to it. I think there's nothing this doesn't. To me, it checks all the boxes. I think it has. It's right up there with one of the better things we drank this year. Again, so well, there you go. That's the Resurgence Rye Malt Whiskey. Again, leave a comment down below if you've tried that. If you have not and you see it, this is you got to grab it. You got to try it, especially if you can get it around $40.
I'd like to know. You know, and this wasn't a store pick either.
No,
because most of the fiddlers are store picks that I've seen. But anyway,
yeah,
let us know because
all right,
I've never seen that logo.
All right, well there you go. That's our review. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Spend less, drink more. Cheers.